there are 52 symbols in our alphabet. It's important to note that we don't have a C, F, sorry about that. We don't have a C, F, J, Q, R, V, and we have a Z, but it, okay, turn that off. We have a Z, but it only appears with a D. And that's crucial to note because where this orthography is one symbol for one sound, it's also said one sound for one symbol, so same thing said another way. It doesn't mean that it's just one letter. So when you look at these examples, there are multiple letters, but in Sm'algya, they're considered one sound. So this is considered one symbol. And that really, for new learners who are very literal, thinking, well, how is that one symbol when you have, you know, for example, with you have the stop, the W, and the umlaut, and some people would see that as 3. In Sm'algya, it's 1. So knowing our alphabet and knowing, having in your mind, if these sound examples don't work for you, having other sound examples will really help strengthen your ability to read and write in Sm'algya. And another important thing to note about the alphabet is that where in Gumsuamach, your A through Z is, when you see a chart, usually it's A for apple, B for boy, C for cat, and the sound that you're teaching or you're learning or is represented by the first letter. And in the Sm'algya alphabet, it's not like that. So the sound examples, a lot of times they don't start with the sound example that they're, so I should say the word used for the sound example doesn't necessarily start with the sound example. So in the musk in red here, I've highlighted some of those examples. Like you can see with shken, which is our word for pitch. It's also gum nowadays because we chewed gum, we chewed pitch like we do gum today. The sound is in near the end of the word, and tsu thask, tsu right here, the U with the umlaut is represented at the end of tsu. So while we have Velna on with us, I think it'd be important that we go through the sounds with her. I like what Sagop and Alex did with kind of having you guys have your microphones off so we can all hear her and practicing those sounds. So we'll go through and we'll repeat after her.
X. X. Luck. You know, I'm really not sure about the underline, how it should be. We just started this a few years back, underlining A. And the underlined A is supposed to sound like but it really doesn't sound like it. A back A, like they say it's supposed to sound like so it would be luck.
Luck.
Luck. So I believe it should be just an A.
Just an A. But if you were to give a different example for this sound, a back A, what word would you like us to learn for a back A? What's a good one?
Luck. Luck. You could kind of hear that sound, eh?
What about bach? Is that it for
to taste something?
Mhm.
That's an underlined A there. You could really hear the eh? Bah.
So that might be a better, I'm going to write that one down and add it to my.
Yeah. But lek, I don't know. It's lek.
So bah, to taste.
Taste. You really hear the sound there.
Oh,
That's a long A, eh?
oh.
Yeah, but just say it the way you hear it, eh? Oh. Oh. Outa. You could hear the real sound there, eh? Outa. Outa. A. Hate. A. Hate.
Bachborum Giamk. Bachborum Giamk.
Can everyone hear that okay?
That's good.
Doos. Doos.
Good. Regular use. Deuce.
Zawas. Zawas.
So Wes is laughing berry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Skin. Skin. Yeah. Yeah.
Yay is a, it's called a king salmon on the US side, a spring salmon on the Canadian side.
Yeah. Spring.
Gormsome. Gormsome.
Łoodm is winter.
Gels. Gels.
Good.
Most of our words for birds are onomatopoeias, meaning that it's the word is the sound that the animal makes. So is the sound that our ravens make.
Yeah.
The other unique sound is the X on the end. So if you listen really close to how she's saying it, you can really hear the X.
That's what dries up your throat. The X's, eh? Underline G's.
Hayetsk. Hayetsk.
Uh-huh.
Tick, tick. Tick, tick.
Tick, tick. Tick, tick. Eh. You got to really use your tongue, your mouth. Yeah.
Tick, tick.
Tick, tick.
Eek. Eek.
So this has one of our unique sounds at the beginning, the X at the beginning. Most of our animals that are birds of prey, or most of the birds that are birds of prey, have an X at the beginning, denoting that they're essentially eat other birds. Dennis, Velna, do you want to say this so they can hear that X sound at the beginning?
Okay. Skeek. Kind of silent, eh? Skeek. The X and the S go together. Skeek.
Ski. Ski.
Ksa. Ksa.
That one's good. Ksa.
Sa.
At. At. Okay. It has that popping sound, eh?
Yeah.
At.
So this, when we talk about it, if I were to spell this word out, that's, we refer to it as a hard back K. And,
Yeah.
to give an example of where it would be located in your throat, all of the letters that you see that have underlines underneath them,
Yeah.
they're referred to as back letters. So like a back A, a back K, here,
G. Yeah.
back G, and
Yeah.
so you have sort of a visual reminder. It should be located where your Adam's apple is in terms of the deepness in your throat. So
Yeah.
I have my students hold their Adam's apple, or where there would be an Adam's apple if you were a guy, and think of that line as being located there. So when you say at, it should be back here, not up here.
Right. You could feel it in your throat, eh?
Oh,
At.
Klas.
Plus.
Klas.
The K and the W go together. Plus. Plus.
Kioch. Kioch.
Ki. Kioch. Ki. Kioch.
Ilam.
Ilam. Ilam. Abet goosk. Abet goosk.
good.
Oh, leads. Oh, leads.
Leads is both counting and reading in Sm'algya.
Yeah.
One word for both.
Leads.
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 Leads. Got to really use your throat there. La. 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 You could hear that off sound there, that underlined A. La. Got that popping sound. La.
Mm-hmm.
La. Yeah. La. 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 La.
Skosk.
Skosk.
Medik. Medik.
Madik.
Mach is to catch a fish.
Uh-huh.
Mac.
Ma.
Nase. Nasu.
Yeah, that's straightforward, eh? The dotted U, you kind of make a face. Nasu.
Lusk.
N. Nlusk. Nlusk.
O. Onch.
Okay.
Onch.
Oh. On. Oh. On. You could really tell. Oh. Oh. Nadine on?
Ot.
Yeah.
O. Ot.
Oh. Yeah.
So this is an example of a back G as well. So the G sound located here, instead of saying go, it's go. Oh.
Coat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Oi. Hoi.
Oi. Hoi. Yeah.
Hoi.
So hoi is to use or wear.
Hoi.
Ptech.
Der. The P and the D are together. Der.
We have a good question in the chat. Kosme how to ptech.
Oh,
Let's remember that a bunch of our people are brand new learners, so let's use vocabulary too.
is clan or crest.
Goju diep deren. Kisput wada diep dero.
So this is our word for barn owl.
See, this one has a stop. Oh. Oh.
Scatnese. Scatnese.
Scatnese. Scatnese. I like this word.
Qua. Qua. Qua.
Well. Well.
So there's
Well. Well.
Tsika. Tsika.
Just ska. Ska.
is herring.
Tape. Tape. Cow. Cow.
How. Albert. How.
Uxbear.
Uxba is going out to sea. Uxba.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
isn't it getting out of a car too?
Uxba. I guess they're talking about shore, hey? Heading out to shore, towards shore. Uxba. You could say that too for Uxba.
So
Could you?
ba, as you saw for the B example, is to run, but
Yeah.
ba is used to talk about running cars, like the engine going. So cars, boats, but also I remember you teaching me that Velna that your wind gauss.
Yeah.
It's also when your mind won't slow down.
Uh-huh.
Or your heart won't slow down. So when you're really, really excited or you're really nervous, you can say bagodu, like my heart's running.
Yeah. Another word for ukspa is ukspa. She got off the car.
Oh,
Ukspa tzik. She got off the car. Yeah.
is that with a T on the end? Ukspat?
Ukspat Meli.
Oomsh. Oomsh.
Yeah, the two U's say ooh. Ooh.
Oomph is
Ooms.
a bucket.
Ooms. Okay.
Xerlask. Xerlask.
Yeah. Xyflask. Xyflask. Mm-hmm.
Xyflask is fresh seaweed.
Fresh seaweed, yeah. Xyflask.
Either
Sahon. Fresh
still on the rock or just recently picked.
Yeah, just recently picked. Xyflask. Gabo. Slayauki. Xyflask. Mm-hmm.
Öla. Öla.
That's a good one. Oola. Yeah, it's not rounded. It's not rounded like the regular U. Yeah, you kind of make a face. Oola. Oola. Seal. Do you guys eat seal? Oh.
I like seal grease.
Okay. Outsim oola. I love that too. Yeah. Why, what?
Whap. Whap.
There. Whap.
When. When.
When. When. Long A. When. When.
Low. Low.
Low. That's another word that you make a face saying it. Low. Dotted W. Low.
Is a trout.
Yeah. Galaxian.
Oh, our last sound.
Utah. Utah.
Utah. I enjoyed this, and my real name is Kyinaxhoon. I'll give you the spelling.
Kyinaxhoon.
Kyinaxhoon. Yeah. Kyinaxhoon. That was my grandmother's name, and then my mom, and then me.
Doix at noon, Kyinaxhoon. We're really glad to have you with us.
Why was Sm Łoodm Nüüsm. Look at Sm Łoodm.